What's good, y'all? It's your boy Vic in the building. You already know. And I got two guys out here. YDK Boys is in the building. What's going on, y'all?
All good, fam. All good, man.
Everything all good, man. I'm happy y'all came through. What's good? What's good?
Thank you for
What's good?
hosting us.
Yeah. I appreciate y'all coming through, man.
Thanks for hosting.
So we're gonna get right into it, man. Listen, man. So YDK, how did y'all meet and how did y'all come up with the name?
I'm gonna let this guy do the talk here.
YDKWC, that's what it means. You don't know what's coming, right? So we met up in school.
Okay.
Yeah, we met up in school, right? And it's been a crazy story.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had like changing schools, right? But at the end of the day, we had to be together. So all of that pride keeps us together. So that's how we meet up. And it was actually at a concert.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, it was actually a concert where we do like rap against each other.
Okay.
We were not actually a crew then.
Yeah.
But then he was like doing his own thing. I was also doing my own thing.
Okay.
But then we were like combined together and
Okay.
then we did like more like rapping against each other to see who was better than. It was a competition concert, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how we lost. Both of us lost the prize actually. So we
That's
just
the funny thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
wow.
from it came YDK Boys.
Okay.
Yeah. From all
From
that
that,
situation, that's when it was created.
the YDK.
So y'all met up. Did y'all? I know y'all from Zim, or y'all from Zim?
From Zim, yes.
So did y'all met up in Zim, or did y'all met up here in Cape Town?
So we met up here in Cape Town. It was a refugee called Adonisi Mufati. I don't know if it's still running now, but it's closed. So we normally go there on weekends, and then we will like do some activities. We all foreigners gather together. They will do some activities and all that. So that's where we met. But he was going to a different branch in Weinberg. But then they did like a concert where like all the refugees come
meets up.
together.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's when we met up with this guy. But we actually staying in the same wood.
Okay.
But we didn't know each other. I used to play with his brother, his little brother, not him actually. Yeah, because he was more into the top league games than me. I was like more of a soccer guy at the same time, music.
Yeah.
But he was like hard into it. You see, so
And the
after
funny
that,
thing, we were in the same school, but we just didn't know each other.
same school.
Crazy thing. So
South
after
African
that
school, yeah.
whole Adonisi Musati thing, that's when you got to know each other from school. We're like, oh, but I also go to the same school. We're like, yeah, me too.
That was like in 2020, right?
Yeah.
In 2020.
So from there, everything just become like,
YDK.
Okay.
We formed the name later on when we went to high school because we used to call ourselves Major and Smokey because our major is Smokey. So, but like Major and Smokey, until we're like, nah, I mean, every time when we pull up,
solid.
we come with something that's like different, unexpectedly, and surprises. So why don't you call ourselves YDK Boys? So the full name is YDKWC. So
Okay.
the Y stands for you, the D stands for don't, and then the K no. C for coming. So you don't know what's coming.
That's dope. That's dope right there.
Yeah, thanks.
So listen, so what inspired you? I mean, I know y'all come from, BC separate backgrounds as far as y'all coming together, but what inspired y'all to do music, both of y'all? Like, is it something that you was like born with? Like, what was your story on you starting out with music?
okay, so for me, I personally think it's something I was born with.
Okay.
Yeah, to say, because I always loved music ever since I was growing, right? I used to go to school, but then I was a person who was more into music, more than I play soccer, more than I play rugby and any other sports activities. So music was just something that was on my top list, of which I used to sing. I thought maybe I had a talent back then when I was young, right? I'm singing, I'm like, oh, this is normal. You can sing. I would also sing at church as well. That's when until I realized, whoa, I can actually do my own thing and write a verse and record it and come up with a song. So it means the music was always in me. You see, so that's how it got to me. I'm like, okay, so this is for me.
Yeah, my story is also quite similar to his.
Okay.
But then in my family, my mother, she used to be in a choir church when she was a little girl. But then she always wanted to sing. So it's when I was young as well, when I was about 6, when I was sitting in Zim, I was into music, but it wasn't like something that I would like put as a career because I would try different goals to, try to do something different. And my mother always wanted me to be a musician, but a gospel musician. I mean, music is music, right?
Yeah.
So then I used to sing people's songs.
Okay.
There's a guy that's popping, right? And then I take those lyrics, I make those lyrics my own.
Okay.
I mix it in my own thing, then I come up with my own style with someone else's lyrics. And then I will lie to people like, this is my song, I wrote this song and all that. So basically, doing music has always been something that I loved. It's like a passion to me. I love music so much. Like, I mean, wherever I am, I can start writing and all that. So I was like, you know what? I'm here now. I know how it works and how it's gonna be. Let me just try writing my own songs, creating my own songs, and that's how it came up.
Okay. So when y'all go into the studio, what's the approach? Like, who's doing the beats? Who's writing? Like, how do y'all like? Because it's both of y'all. Like,
that's true. I mean, you want to know the story, right? So what we normally do, we like most of the times we're always together, but now it's a bit difficult because we're both working. You need to invest in the music, so we want to push on ourselves. So what we normally do the weekend when we meet up on our off days, we can play beats from like those guys that make piano beats, Afro beats from online. When you listen to those beats, it doesn't have to be like he's writing the chorus or whatsoever. Whoever gets a song, we make a song together. Let's say we're listening to a beat and then he starts singing that stop and then I listen. I'm like, okay, I like that. Then I can pull up maybe with a verse or something to edit up with him. That's how we create a song. So we just normally create together. Nobody writes from that side, nobody writes. We just meet together, we listen to some beats, chilling. That's how we create a song.
That's dope.
Just buy online beats from those guys, like on BeatStar,
Okay, that's dope because like y'all have to like y'all almost like y'all just gel when y'all come together, man.
Yeah, man.
Because everybody can't do that, man. Some people might be like, yo, I'm writing, you hold the beats down, or I'm feeling it tonight. You know, so.
I think that's I get you, fam.
I get it.
We do understand, when it comes to music, right? You just gotta give your all. Whatever it is, man, you just put it aside and just be like, if I'm gonna write something now, I'll write it like it's my last. That's the same feeling he's feeling. That's the same feeling I'm feeling. That's what makes our music blend together. You can't even
sounds so unique.
You can't even tell what is what because the combination is good.
Okay. So who came up with the song Samantha? And like who is Samantha? Like, is this actually a person like or is somebody that you know?
Yo, it's actually a funny story that if I tell you there is a Samantha actually.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a Samantha, but it's not my Samantha, it's his Samantha.
Okay.
So when we created a song called Samantha, we were like just chilling in the studio, listening to beats and all that. But this guy was going through a heartbreak. Yeah. So it was a heartbreak of Samantha, so that's how it came up with. I was like, okay, what? Let me help this guy get over his heartbreak by singing about that song, about the Samantha and all that. Yeah, so that's how you came up with the song.
Okay. And y'all also got another song called Hunter's Drive, right?
Yeah.
Like, did Hunter's Drive reach out to y'all? Like, or y'all just decided like, all right, this is the drink, this is where I drink, or is it more of a popular?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you an honest story. I always wanted to tell you about the story about Hunter's Drive. We went to Zim, both of us, we did a Zim tour.
Okay.
So we were still in Zim, we were writing our finals as well. Then we did a tour in Zim. So while we were doing a tour, I came back early because my passport was early first. His passport was taking long, it was a little bit delayed. So he stayed back in Zim and I came here. I wasn't drinking alcohol at the time because I just finished with high school. But then when I came back here, I was like done with high school, now looking for a job, looking for something to do. So then I bought a bottle of Hunter's Dry. So it was like those 1 liters, those big ones. So I was sitting in my room playing some beats, and then I was drinking Hunter's Dry, and then I don't know, the lyrics just started coming on its own, and the beat is playing. And then when I recorded it 3-4 times, with the phone, and then I sent it to this guy immediately. I was like, yo, when you come back here, we need to write this. I sent it to him while he was sitting in Zim, like, when you come back here, bro, this is the song. This is the song that's gonna put us on the map. And it did that.
Wow.
It did that, yeah.
Nice,
and then I mean, Hunter's Dry. Tell me, my guy.
Yo, y'all need to check that out, man. Hunter's Dry, yo, that's a hit.
Every platform you can find it.
Yeah, y'all gotta check that out.
Yeah, and about the reaching out, Hunter's Dry, we did email them and then we sent them everything. So in terms of like, we were not the people, we didn't write the song trying to get something from Hunter's Dry. We just wrote the song because, we lyrics and we had fun and I enjoyed the cider. It was my first time drinking and I actually liked it. So, but then we had to reach out because we got a management for the time. Her name is Miss Sandy. Before we got Honey. And then she was like, she was also a brand ambassador of Hunters. She's more like a person who loves Hunters. So yeah, she also reached out to them and all that. Then she was like, she helped us. Before she came in, we sent everything to Hunters and they asked us if we can send them our bio, our press kit, and they asked her about a few stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, and then after that, I don't know, we just went quiet on it because I mean, it moved. I'm going through time, you have to bring in different vibes. So I don't know, I feel like we just got lazy, but otherwise we would have been something big with Hunters right now. But we just got lazy from it. Like, I mean, it's a song. There's no big deal,
Being more and more. Like,
since we wrote the song not expecting anything from them, we're just like, nah, they just keep it the way, they just do our thing.
Yeah.
You know, it also stress us out if you maybe might be trying to reach them, then they don't respond.
Sure.
You feel,
Nah,
so that's it.
Yeah, I had asked that question because it's like nowadays, it's like a lot of the music is catered to like marketing stuff, you know, like marketing something. So it's like almost like it's like a marketing music.
Yeah, that's true. You know, that's true. Because we also marketed the brand though. Yeah. I mean, after we sang about that, most of our TS friends they started drinking Hunters, sending pictures of them drinking Hunters just because of after they heard the song Hunters. So it was more like we actually boosted Hunters a little bit. I don't want to take all credit, but I'm saying we actually kind of boosted them a little bit because most of my friends they didn't know how Hunters ride, but now they drink Hunters ride because of the song.
Yeah, man. So y'all putting them on the map amongst y'all, you know, age group. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's it.
So speaking of y'all age group, y'all both, how old are you?
I'm 22.
And you?
I'm 23.
Okay, 23. So how is it being young and being in this music thing, man? Because I know y'all barraged by a lot of women coming out y'all way and y'all still young. Not saying that y'all haven't experienced women, but how do y'all handle that? Like as far as like relationships with women due to y'all being, you know, rap art. I mean,
artist,
you know,
you know that feeling, fam. It's
for me personally, I feel like it's something that you gotta stay true to yourself, right? If you value yourself, you respect yourself, right? You don't need anything else. You know, you can actually enjoy the good side of music, like how we
without having the ladies around. Because when you did the tour in Zim, so we actually went to our aunties, you know, our father's sisters and all. So they gave us a brief of a story. Like we showed them that we're doing music and all. Then they were like telling us, you know what can kill you in life, especially if you're an artist. You know, like what you just said, you're an artist. You know, the women throwing yourself into you and all that. Be a man who will be able to control yourself. Don't let a woman. You know, one woman can actually ruin what you've built. Like you see, you guys, the way you are now. If you put a woman between you guys, it can actually make this whole crew disappear. And she was right. So it's not always about, you know, if you're an artist, you have to be like, I can get any girl that I want, so I need to be getting all those girls. You must be very careful. You must be a man with standards, a man who knows his goal. Exactly, who knows what you want. So if you're gonna have one woman, I mean, that's more than enough. Because I mean, I'm not to disagree here, to say anything about women, but it's all the same thing. A woman is a woman. They give you one and the same thing. So it's just about controlling yourself.
Going around.
So even if you can go to clubs, we can go to clubs right now from, let's say, 8 to 9, and then we can spend the whole night. Trust me, I won't even come with one woman out. We can chill with them and drink, but there's no point where you see me coming out with a woman and taking her home. Because I'm gonna be honest, I am in a relationship, and I'm happy, and I'm a loyal man. No matter where I go, or even those girls that will be watching and be like, oh, so this guy now is saying that he is a woman, they won't come to him. I'm an honest man, and I know what I want, and it's not about women. It's about the goal and what you need.
I got you.
Yeah.
So, all right, so both y'all coming together, you know, as a group. Do y'all ever think about having a solo career? Like, do you think about being solo? Do you think, because there's a lot of groups they put together, not saying that they put together, but they come together and then something happens. Like, what happens?
I hear you. So what I've told myself before I entered, what we've told ourselves is, it's like, before we artists, we brothers first.
That's the thing.
So before we have to go to the family, we go to the press and say whatever we're gonna say. We speak to each other. We agree. So let's say he wants to do maybe a song for his family, for his girlfriend, for whatsoever. He's more than welcome. I mean, we speak to each other. We have to make sure we communicate and let each other know. So then we have to understand. He's also an artist. He might have some words that he needs to put out there that I mustn't be there. Maybe he just want to go solo on it, or I might have some words that I want to put out there and then I want to be alone. That's totally fine, because we have about 3 YouTube channels. So we can just like distribute on in either channel, because what's his is mine, what's mine is his. Yeah, it's like DistroKid. Even on the DistroKid, when we signed up, it's one name, YDK. All the fans is just coming to that name. It's not coming in his name, not coming in my name. It's just coming in one name, YDK. So before anything else, we brothers first. Before we do anything else, we can actually speak to each other. We speak to each other before we do something. And that's actually a good question, because the world people that actually come, I feel like he's asking these questions because someone has sent you something. Because there were actually people that came in while he was in Zoom. They came, they were like, yo, want to do a feature with him? Then I was like, no, I don't record without my bro.
Yeah.
I told him straight out.
I would tell
I was like, no, I don't record. I don't put my voice if he's not there.
Yeah.
You see, and I didn't even speak to him about it, so I don't do that. Then they actually showed me like, nah, we respect you for that. They were not angry or anything. They were like, nah, we respect you for that.
Facts.
Actually, yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah,
so
bro.
right.
Yeah.
Because you gotta protect something that you start with.
Exactly.
Something you start with is something that you must end up with. Not something must break in between. So I wouldn't want to throw anything that we have just because I wanna go solo. You wanna go solo. No. You know, it's always about fighting the battles, and whatever comes, we conquer. Yeah. So we fight.
So through communication, guys. Yeah. Whoever, any duo that's out there,
keep it up.
Yeah, whatever you're doing with your partner or your fam, whatever it is, just communicate. Communication is the key. You guys sit down, you talk, and then you agree on one thing.
Nobody's right.
Just have to hear each other's story.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope because man. It's like the loyalty nowadays is like at an all-time low right now, man. So yeah, man, y'all stay together, man. That's all I'm just saying. Yo, stay together, yo, cause you know the industry be like crazy.
That's true, fam. That's true.
But speaking about the industry, right? What are some artists out there that really inspired y'all to like do music in general?
Black Diamond.
Black Diamond is one. Yeah, Black Diamond. But when you're speaking international, when you're speaking about locally, it's Black Diamond, right?
Yeah.
But when you're speaking internationally, the crew, we wouldn't look at the crew. I might have my own favorite, he might have his own favorite. Yeah, but for like speaking internationally, Tory Lanez, we both listen to Tory Lanez. We also look into his footsteps. Shout out to him. I mean, free Tory, yeah?
Yeah, free that man, yo. That's a whole nother story.
Yeah, so Tory Lanez, is on the top of the list for me, I feel like that's the only guy that I listen to.
Honestly, Tory. Tory inspired us so much, like, you know, how we blended our music, how it evolves. It was because of him, because I mean...
Yeah, we know Tory doesn't drum a piano, but before that, he was mostly like into singing. We also do Afro as well. That's like the first genre we're doing before my piano in 2020. We're Afro artists in our piano. So we're more like into singing as well. But yeah, Tory is like one of the artists that we can actually say internationally we look up to. I mean, he's owning his own masters. I mean, nobody owns him. Yeah, so that's what we want. Yeah, so I feel like Tory. Yeah, shout out to Tory.
Independent.
Yeah, he got some dope music.
That's
and I
true,
think it's like right. Do y'all write for anybody? Like, do y'all have any artists or not? I mean, do y'all ghostwrite? Do y'all ghostwrite?
For some girls, I think we wrote like there were like 2 rappers, girls. Yeah, because we also used to rap. Yeah, so we wrote like 1 or 2 songs for them. You know.
But personally, not for anybody else.
Tory, because she was like family with your cousin, right?
You know, I respect the words. You know, I respect the words that comes from my heart. You respect the words that comes out of his heart. For you can give to somebody, but it won't sound as much as you mean them. You see, so I mean, ghostwriting for somebody else is just much work than I would.
Yeah, because if the music is in you, you gotta let it out yourself. You gotta write it. Nobody should like write the words for you, then you sing them, because maybe you might sing in the way that they don't want to sing. But I mean, it's all about money in the music industry. If somebody comes and they want to write, who writes for you? As long as you get the bag.
Real, like, shoot. Because my next question is going to be like, what is your mindset when you writing or ghostwriting for somebody? Is you like writing for this particular person, or is it just like, I got a song in my head, let me just write it out and then give it to somebody and then they figure out how to...
Oh, it's gonna like sound or something. Yeah, I mean, we could consider something like that, because mostly people that come with that, they will like probably pay. Like, yo, I'll pay you if you maybe write me this and this and this.
You make it also feel the way that you feel.
You're feeling,
when they say the word, right? It seems as if you were the one saying it. So I mean, it comes both ways.
Yeah, we could actually do that and we can actually show them the way it should sound.
Teach people how to sing, you know, like all of those things. So I mean, ghostwriting is something we are familiar with to other people, but
it's not something that we will actually put into 100%.
Exactly. So how do you feel about artists having people write for them?
Yeah, I don't
we don't normally charge on that. Yeah, because I feel like I mean,
It's creative.
It's music, right? As long as it's music, why not? Because we don't even know. Maybe somebody's writing for Drake right now and then he's sounding so dope on it and all that. So we don't know. So I'm saying music is music. So no, we're totally fine with that. We don't discriminate on that. Yeah.
Got you. So y'all styles, are you more of a writer or y'all more like freestyling? Like I just give me a beat and I'll freestyle it, or it's more like you have to write it down?
But these days, I won't lie to you, right? We just get the beat, we go in the studio and we just look ourselves in there.
And then we make the music in there. So in terms of like writing, I'm gonna be honest. I want to tell artists that are out there. Let me tell you something. If you're writing music, you need to have a story. So I would say you can write, but then if you feel like you shouldn't write on that moment, that you should just go on the mic and then you spit what you want to spit, then do it. But preferably, writing is actually, it will give you a story and it will make your music sound listenable. You know what I mean? Yeah, people will actually listen to this music and be like, nah, this music has a message. Yeah. So I feel like writing is also, you put it to 30. Second, exactly. But for us, we do both, but mostly writing as well. Like you said, we go in the studio, we lock ourselves in. What it means there is actually writing in there. So like say if you go in the studio now, we can write about 15 songs in the studio, like 15 one time on my piano.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. We have songs for big brands that are coming out soon, guys.
Yeah. So with y'all beats and piano, is it y'all just rocking with that, or y'all do Afro beats? Like, how is it?
We do combo. We do blending. Like, there's a time where we can do amapiano, and then there's a season where we can do Afro. Like now we just released an Afro mixtape, for just for winter live session. It's like 24 minutes long, but it's it's old songs, right? It's like way old Afro songs. So we just recently released songs,
So it's like, the latest one we released on our YouTube channel. So we're trying to say like we're not just doing amapiano, but
we also do Afro.
On our YouTube,
yeah, but we're also more than welcome to rap if there's features, because as an artist you don't need to limit yourself. So also more like rap or trap, or that we can jump on that. So but now it's just amapiano and Afro. So there's a season for like amapiano. When you're going in summer, people want those groovy dance amapiano. Then when it's winter, people want to listen to those bedroom songs and those love songs.
So we just give you what you need.
What you need.
I got you all year round, baby. They got y'all covered, man. Listen, man, y'all don't know about these boys, yo. Y'all need to go on YouTube, Spotify, all that good stuff. Look these guys up, man. They hot, yo. They fire.
Nah, shout out, Phil.
So listen, I'm gonna get into a little trendy, man. Me and Kat, we was just having a conversation the other day about these BBLs, man. Like, I'm from the US, and like, it is a lot of women out there with the BBLs. I came out here to Africa, and I see the natural, but I see the BBLs kind of slide in here. How do y'all feel about BBLs? Do y'all know about BBLs? And what's your opinion about just BBLs in general?
For me personally, right, I think like as a lady, right, or whatever it is, it's just beautiful, right? In where you are. And we all see different. Like I see different in a woman than you will see, also than you will see. So if she got what she got and I like it, if she got a natural body and I like it, it just it's what I see.
I got you.
You gotta be like values. You gotta know what you want. So for me personally, I don't have any bad comment or any good comment.
Same applies here.
What you like is what
I won't lie to you. I read much on that.
What you like is what you get.
I gotcha. Well, listen, man. I know y'all I want to end this because y'all got a tour. Y'all got a tour coming out in Zim, right? Soon. When is it? When can you tell them?
In September. So Honey, you know Honey, right? The one that linked up us. Yeah, she's more like sort of becoming our manager soon. We're still into talks. But so we might not do the Zim tour, we might do the Zambia tour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since
we've been to Zim already, so we're trying to do another African country. Zambia, yeah. So there might be a tour, Zambia or Zim. Yeah, either one, but mostly Zambia in September.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's say Zambia. We can say 80% in Zambia. We're doing a Zambia tour, Then most probably a UK or Uganda tour, maybe in December, somewhere,
They Hey, yo, y'all busy, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Y'all stay busy.
You gotta work and then you gotta, some push.
Because consistency is the key
to success, that's sure.
So tell everybody out there which y'all platforms where they can actually see y'all, hear y'all, whatever. Like, let them know what y'all got going on, man.
So you're first of all, you guys can catch us on the show soon.
Sure.
And then when you go on social media, you can just type YDK Boys on all platforms, whether Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes. Wherever you guys want to search Shazam, we there. Just type the name,
So
it'll
the
pop
YDK
up.
Boys is the one with the set, not with the S.
Yeah, but we're gonna change to YDK Boys soon. We won't be boys for long.
Right?
So it's gonna be YDK soon. Because we're not gonna be boys for long, right?
Okay. I feel that.
But we do appreciate you, fam. Thanks a lot for
I appreciate y'all coming
Thank
through,
you so
man.
much.
Definitely.
Shout out to this big man. Yeah, you guys gotta catch us on the show.
Having a good time, the best time,
Yes, sir. So listen, man, it's your boy Vic. You already know I'm in the building.
Yes, sir.
We out this bitch.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.